This week, Big4.com brings you Deloitte's top 10 ranking of best companies for working mothers, Ernst & Young's appointment of a global independent non-executive, KPMG noting that U.S. corporate tax audit activities has increased, Capgemini's launch of its online procurement solution, PricewaterhouseCoopers' survey of Asian CEOs, and Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur Award for LinkedIn founders. Each week, Big4.com covers key news, events, happenings, opinions, and blogs relating to all the Big Four accounting and consulting firms. You can view this video on our website and on Big4.com's channel on YouTube. So let's start with this week's roundup of the top news. Working Mother magazine's survey of 100 best companies for working mothers has again named Deloitte as one of the top 10. It's the 18th successive year Deloitte's been added to the magazine's list, and the third time in a row. The magazine highlighted Deloitte's commitment to education and training, praising investments in bold career life initiatives such as mass career customization and voluntary sabbatical programs. Deloitte University offers Winning, New Business, a curriculum providing high-potential senior manager women with the tools to build strong client relationships and powerful negotiation skills. Mrs. Lim Hui Hua has been appointed as an independent non-executive, one of 5 recently appointed by Ernst & Young. The Global Advisory Council made the announcement noting that Mrs. Lim is a former Singapore minister in the Prime Minister's office, second minister for finance and managing director at Temasek. The Singapore-based Asian managing partner for Ernst & Young, Max Lowe, commented saying that the appointment demonstrates the firm's commitment to the Asia-Pacific region, its perspectives, and its markets. He also noted Lim's broad experience, external viewpoints, and diverse perspectives. A recent KPMG survey of corporate tax executives shows more than 1/3 said the total number of state tax audits in jurisdictions where they do business increased in the past year. As well, 61% said federal tax dispute activity had also risen, with these activities expected to increase over the next year. Frank Lavadera, principal in charge of KPMG LLP's Tax Dispute Resolution Services network, noted that it was clear that taxing authorities are demanding greater transparency and imposing more complex reporting requirements, while the IRS are adding tax audit personnel. And here are the latest jobs from the Big Four job board. See the site for more details. Capgemini has announced its IBX Spend Capture Cloud solution to help customers enhance their procurement processes using an easy-to-deploy cloud system. The company is already delivering the technology to a number of blue-chip companies, including major firms in the airline, telecommunications, manufacturing and consumer goods, and retail sectors. Through its CPO survey 2010, it became clear many businesses hadn't realized the potential of online procurement, with 67% claiming that less than 1/5 of their spend is through e-procurement. Capgemini's system has advantages like a pre-built integration package. PricewaterhouseCoopers finds CEOs in the Asia-Pacific region are looking to expand in Asia's fast-growing consumer markets. The CEOs surveyed remain confident that the economy of the Asia-Pacific region will continue to prosper. This is expected despite the weak U.S. economic recovery, financial uncertainty in Europe, and the tsunami and earthquake that struck Japan earlier this year. Dennis Nally, chairman of PricewaterhouseCoopers International, said the opportunities in the APEC economies for the remainder of this decade will be different from the past 10 years, as developing domestic Asian markets will replace low-cost manufacturing exports as main driver of the economic growth. Reid Hoffman, the co-founder and executive chairman of LinkedIn Corporation, and its CEO, Jeff Weiner, have received the country's most prestigious business award for entrepreneurs. Hoffman and Weiner have been named the Ernst & Young National Entrepreneur of the Year 2011 Technology Award winners for their development of LinkedIn, the business-related social network that revolutionizes the way professionals interact. Hoffman and Weiner were recognized for creating an innovative and highly successful social network site mainly used for professional networking. This has been Melissa with your Big Four Weekly News. I'll see you next time.